Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband Struggle for Illiac Bay. When we last left off, Glendale had saved Sentinel from a corrupt noble. Yeah, I know it's been a while between episodes. Life happened. Altmer Adventures, do I want to hire you? No, not at the moment. First thing we want to do is that we're going to head towards Daggerfall. And I'm going to also try and get a mercenary contract while I'm there. Why am I heading towards Daggerfall? Because the knightly order I want to join is in Daggerfall. I have decided after much deliberation, actually, that the Knights of the Dragon are going to be the best choice for us. A Lord of Daggerfall. I know you. My name is Direnni, at your service, sir. I am Lord Oloromani Lelance, a vassal of King of Daggerfall. And you. Do you have a task for me? No. No. Are they at war with anyone, perchance? Because you would need to be at war with someone for that job to be offered. They're at war with Camelorn and Shorenhelm. Actually, now that I think about it, there is a quest that I'm going to be needing to do. Also, let me check my difficulty settings. And, as I figured, it got reset. Oh, some deserters. Also, those dye works are not paying my med. No, I'm not training troops. Why is it that whenever... Okay, in Matterlord, it's so much easier to become a mercenary. Because all you have to do is ask to become a mercenary. Alright. Okay. Oh, what am I doing talking to ladies? I can't get a job from her, but I can go to the House of the Dragon. And I would ask to join. Take a look at you. Mando Direnni, your reputation precedes you. I would humbly ask you to join the Knights of the Dragon. I'll ask you, what would draw us to join us, brother-in-arms? Never mind, we want to join. You will not want to join any other knight of the order. I would like to sign up with the Knights of the Dragon. You're an aspirant within the order. Bring on to yourself and the order. Alright, now we're going to start doing some quests for the order. Val has been robbing to use tax collectors. Giving back the money to peasants, but worse than that, Nave's going to be the most noble one time. Yeah, sounds like a matter I can handle. Merry men, so to speak. But also I need to talk to the Fires Guild. Is there something I forgot to do? Is there anything I can do to help? There's a group of freelancer mercenaries which have gathered together, forming an organization they call the Free League of Independent Fighters. They wish to compete with us in the Fighters Guild and are seeking support from those upstanding Britons who are most opposed to to imperial rule and similar organizations. Of course, the Fighters Guild cannot want such an organization to succeed. Willing to help aid the Fighters Guild in its endeavor until Direnni to become its champion? I will help you. Excellent. I think we have found the perfect opportunity to deal with the matter. We shall partake in a competition. The daughter of a high-ranking nobleman from Northpoint has been kidnapped by an orc warlord. The lord in question is Count Devastir on Maine, the lord of Fell's Ruin. The League has accepted a contract, and so have we. We complete the contract for our rivals, but the Fighters Guild will once again prove itself the best mercenary company in Tamriel, and we'll leave our rivals in this. So our count on our mind, the League is bound to remain a minor group, if not collapse outright. Head to Fell's Run and speak with the steward of the Landlord Castle. He will provide you with the details. Behave well, Landlord Direnni, to represent the Fighters Guild in this most important moment. Okay. Worth noting that. We'll get to that quest soon. But right now, we need to do quests for Knights of Dagon. And a band of 30 robbers. We can handle that. What the heck is the tyrant? Well, I say, down with idiots. Prepare lances. And charge. Let's see how these guys respond to being charged by heavy cavalry. Not well. As in they are just getting obliterated by us. I love lopsided battles in this game. Just get deleted. You're all dead. Good job. No casualties. All the enemies are dead. And do I take the loot to sell it? Yeah, I mean, we need the money. And by we, I mean my merchandise company. It's like... But I'm only gonna take certain amounts of stuff. I don't care what you guys think of each other. Screw that particular conversation. Opinion complaints can go away. Also, what am I doing? Taking a walk around the street. First, I want to head to the marketplace and sell all this crap. Also, I'm going to sell these so I can get fresh bread. And some cabbages and some fruit. Just taking a look. Look at all that freaking meat. More plate. Not that anything's gonna be better than my current gear. Not in that state. I just like admiring the gear in this mod. It's just beautiful to look at. Huh. And these are fast horses. Ah, good. Ransom broker. Just what I need to see. Alright. Guild Master. No, the Guild Master. Chapter House of the Knights of the Dragon. Gonna be doing a lot of side quests today. I had dealt with the band of robbers. Thanks to you there, Viletongue. I'm solely in the name of our fair ruler. Duty's not complete now. Just turn the kingdom's functionaries to the records and deal with the mess they make. Done well. Okay. Perform more quests. Soldiers have had problems. More bandits. Okay. More bandits. And this one's an even smaller band than the last one. Look, mates, that shiny armor will fruit of fortune. Yeah, try and take it from our dead bodies. You won't be able to, because you'll be trampled to death. Oh, come on, Balance Bar. You know you're lying about the strength of the enemy. That's just the amount of numbers they have relative to mine, which is... Not gonna matter, because all their stuff is like... And prepare. And I ran into the wall, to the edge of the map. Oh, hi. Yep. Yeah. Like I said, lopsided massacre. Errant Knights and the Knights of the Rose just ripped these guys apart. And that was... And our infantry didn't even get the chance to join the battle. Oh, yeah. And more crap to sell. There will be a steady supply of things to sell. There's that to consider. With these quests. I am glad to say, okay, that's good. People aren't complaining about stuff for once. Okay. Olvaria and Darrell here. Extra point in strength. Extra point in Iron Flash. And there we go for you. And Clock. Kilk. Point in the strength here. Point there for Iron Flesh. Let me give you some better armor. And for those who say that a Nord would not be caught dead in Redguard armor, stop being elitist. That's your interpretation. In my opinion, you wear whatever gear you can get. If it's better than the armor you're wearing... Oh, wait. I want those back. I can actually use those for somebody. You could have all this other crap that I don't need. And I would like my reward. I have dealt with the outlaws. Well done. End of the sword was the only thing going on. That were the outlaws. The king and his subjects thank you for your services. Alright. And now we've got a peasant revolt. I'll deal with that. Jacquerie. It's an interesting word, Jacquerie. Question is, who do I give the crossbow to? Actually, now that I think about it. I actually don't have anyone I can give this silly thing to. Because anyone I would give it to is... What am I thinking? Actually, the bolts, though, I can give those. Give those to him, like... Actually, she has 2 large bags of bolts already. If I give her a 3rd bag of bolts... You know, it's kind of redundant. She wouldn't have a melee weapon, and, you know... That would actually be a pretty dull idea. And I'm about to be... And we're being ambushed by bandits, of course. Well... That's their funeral. Alright, my men, charge. Bodyguards, charge. Ah, nice longbows. Here. Have Ice Wind of the Monarch to the face. Wherever the face. Where'd the other guy go? How did he get over there so quickly? No, wait, there's 4 of them. Ah, the 4th guy was over here the whole time. Ice Wind of the Monarch to the face. Classic. Oh, I can use Fireball, but I can't use it on horseback. It's like, come on. Alright, where are the peasants I have to crush? Ah, there they are. Time for a bit of a Monty Python reference. We will not go back and toil for the time of the king. We will die as free men and women. Help! Help! We're being repressed! Kill the peasants! Kill the peasants. Kill them before they establish some sort of communist dystopia. Yeah, they're just gonna get ripped apart. If you thought the bandits were easy to please, these guys are an afterthought. I mean, what do you do when you're charged by a bunch of knights? As a peasant. Well, the answer is you die. This is why his feudalism was extremely hard for people to get rid of until gunpowder came along. Because every time peasants revolted, they had stuff like this to worry about. Of course, granted, knights wouldn't have this kind of armor until the 14th and 15th century, but the principles still applied. Look, captives, and back to Daggerfall. That can actually be sold for some money. That can make some money. That can make some money. That can make some money. Okay. The rest of it's just garbage. Good. Good. And that's a bunch of peasants that I don't want to bother fighting. How is morale doing? We're doing above average at this point. Oh, hey! Hey, come here. Guy. Can I please have a mercenary contract? Ooh, collecting taxes. I can gladly do that. Where is Chesterwick? Oh, it's literally right over here. Huh. Useful. But first I'm gonna head back to Daggerfall and sell all this crap. Also, is that ransom broker still here? Yes, he is. Good, because I have prisoners that I need to sell them. Ooh, Mauer Mercosairs. These guys are actually pretty darn good. I had some before they died. earlier, so yeah. You guys are definitely coming in points. I know. That does mean I have more wages, things can get pricey, but hey, as long as I keep doing contracts, I'll keep getting paid and I'll eventually make enough to deal with the wages. I have dealt with the rebellious peasants. May those ideas of rebellion died with them as well. Wolf on the lamp, all the peasants are dead or rebellion. But anyway, job well done. It's those bandits again. Another group of merry men, so to speak. Well, I'll deal with those guys. But first, I'm going to take care of these taxes. Which, wow. A lot of people trying to start wars with each other that end failing to do so. First off, I would like to recruit volunteers. Okay. And secondly, I am going to talk to the village elder and see if he has any tasks that I can do for him. Ah! How much grain do you need? 7 things of grain. That I can do. Now I'm going to collect the taxes. Ignore them and continue. If they riot, we'll beat them into the ground. Ah! They did riot. Well, time to beat them into the ground. Teach them that you don't revolt against the guy who has full plate armor. Where are they? Hey. Of course. For some reason, we spawn miles away. This is the trouble with custom maps. When events like this happen, yeah. Also, I have no idea why we spawn without helmets. I mean, seriously, if you're beating down a riot, you should be wearing a helmet. Oh, there they are. At least they're... Get whacked in the face. I mean, they are just peasants, but it is satisfying to them beat down. But seriously, why in the world will we go without helmets during a riot? That's like a good way to get a serious head injury and die. Okay? There's a reason that police who have to deal with riots wear riot gear and riot helmets. It's because rioters do destructive things, like throw bricks at people. Or try and hit you over the head with clubs. Or, if they're particularly nasty, some of them might have brought guns. Now, a helmet's not going to do much against a gun, but still... it might save your life. It might. My point still stands, though. Wear a helmet. Wear a helmet. Ah, yes. Okay. That is the taxes collected. So, let us find that lord and deliver him that money. Oh, look, more levies. I will take them because Daggerfall troops are extremely good. I mean, let me just show you. Oh, I meant to go to reports. Troop trees, Daggerfall. I mean, this is what they can upgrade to. The levies upgrade to town guards, who can then upgrade into extremely good arbalestiers along this route, but they can also upgrade into Gusarmer sergeants if they go down the footbound tree, and then upgrade to Gossamers, or they can upgrade into these wonderful Daggerfall men. I mean, just look at these guys. They are some of the best infantry possible, and even the guys below them are still pretty darn good. I mean, just look at that armor. Plate harnesses, helmets. It's just beautiful visually. I mean, this mod has some of the best armors, I'm going to say possible. And then, here we are, Knights of the Dragon. This is what I'm going to ultimately get gear to upgrade into. Look at this. This is the reason why. All this ebony plate armor. Okay? This is full ebony plate. Alright? And that will be all for just doing absurd amounts of quests for the knights I've mentioned. Now, all we need to do is find that lord, wherever he's vanished to. Now, what was his name again? Gitarnian Etern. Duke Gitarnian Etern. I don't know where that guy's disappeared to. I'll just ask the lady that's here. Where is he gone to? So I can deliver him these taxes. I would like to know the location of someone. Return goes to Aldingwell at the moment. Where is Aldingwell? Oh. Let's go help this guy real quick. I granted this will be an extremely lopsided battle, but hey. It's worth the relation for the relations. And also you get to see some of Daggerfall's troops while we're at it, because this lord has a fair amount of them. I mean, just look at these guys. Tell me this mod does not have amazing looking units, okay? Oh! Enemy cavalry. They have cavalry too. Get couchlance to the face. Okay? Oh. You survived that. Try and survive a warhammer. Never mind, everyone else got them. I was hoping to get a kill in, but happens. Thank you for your help, stranger. We haven't met properly. What is your name? My name is Valandil Direnni. Well met, Valandil Direnni. I am Lord Reenac Gilliwell. Thank you for your help, and I hope we meet again. Daggerball Footman. There's my point. And peasant women can go, but Sword Sisters are meh, as far as I'm concerned. Do you have any tasks for me? Yes! Thank you. There. Now I do not have to worry about payments, for once. There. That'll fix our money problems really quickly. That fixes the money problems. And also, extremely good. Am I eligible for promotion? No, I'm not. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? I haven't completed the next quest. Because I got sidetracked. Oh, where are those outlaws, by the way? Oh, they're over here. I'll deal with them as soon as I deliver what's-his-name these taxes that I have to deliver to him. Wherever he's vanished to. Oh, Anticlair's under siege by, I'm guessing, Camelord. Of course they are. Of course it's Camelord. It's always Camelord that's causing problems. I am not. Report to the Marshal. Of course. I hate that quest line. Simply because it's like... I hate those quests. Simply because it just makes companions not like you for not doing it, and it also makes the Marshal in question not like you either. There's the guy I wanted to return the taxes to, and it comes out to 3,100. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Now, let's go hunt these brigands. Then, I might as well storm Privateer's Hold while I'm at it. Though if I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to want to equip my spells. And I forgot to sell all this crap. Hi, thugs. Come back here, you freaking brigands. Down with the luckies of the tyrant! To which I reply, okay. Knights, charge. Time to demonstrate to these guys why it is that cavalry superiority is going to remain supreme until firearms come around. Spikes and firearms become more mainstay. Like they do in our own world. In their own world. And it's still going to remain mainstream until about until World War I. Fun fact about knights and heavy cavalry. It did not really fall out of favor until really the 1900s. Why? Because cuirassiers persisted for centuries after the age of the knight had ended. Back in the early 1500s and 1600s, it was not uncommon for plate harnesses to be worn. Heck, they were still worn in the 1700s. There's a royal portrait of Peter the Great who wore a full suit of plate armor. Armor just evolved and changed, as it always does. That's worth selling. That's worth selling. That's worth selling. Anything under 100, I'm going to leave. And that's probably more Daggerfall levies who are going to get upgraded. That's a Watchman. I'm going to upgrade these guys to Mercenary Footmen. Because I find the Mercenary line to be much more effective. Alright, Privateer's Hold. Wait, before I do this, I'm going to trade out my Lance with Fireball, because let's see how fun Fireball is here. I don't care how small the room is. First I'm going to deal with this guy, though. I don't care how big or small the room is. I cast fire. Okay, I'm not going to cast on just one guy. Okay. What kind of person do you take me for? I am willing to cast Firefall, but I want to have a group of enemies to cast on. Because anything else is just a waste of a Fireball. Okay, is there a group of enemies behind this door? Hello. There's a guy. There's also probably a group of enemies behind this one, actually. No, it's just another guy. Great sword to the face. And just another guy. Ooh, a treasure chest. Ooh, Thieves Guild will pay a fortune for that. Oh yeah, I gotta join the Thieves Guild. That's another thing I need to take care of. Hey, at least Daggerfall's not at war with Sentinel. But I did hear some screaming. That means that there's probably more stuff hiding. Anyone here behind this door? Oh look! Actual group of enemies to throw Fireball at. Eat Fireball! Fireball! Sorry. I'm not sure that counted as friendly fire, but that was fun to throw a fireball at those guys. Anybody hiding behind this door? Anyone hiding behind this door? Nope, no one hiding behind this door. No one hiding here? I like to know what's going on here. Nope. Just dead enemy. Just dead enemy. Okay. This is probably going to be a fairly extensive place to explore. Ah. Oh, hi! Great sword to the face. Hey, another treasure chest. Also, that looks like an invisible wall if I've ever seen one. You cannot fool me. Ooh, shrouded armor. Ooh, the shrouded armor worn by the Dark Brotherhood. By assassins of the Dark Brotherhood. And a longbow with some power drop. Not very useful when I, don't use a bow. I don't have power drill to use it. And I'm fairly certain Himlife has a better bow than that. At least I think. I mean, Thulian has a better bow than that. I'm not sure. I'll have to check, though. Anyone down here? Any enemies in this area? Hello? This place... looks like another dead end. Alright, that's a dead end. I'm still exploring this place, though. You do. Because knowing Randall, there's at least 4 chests in every location. I found 3 so far. Meaning there's at least 1 more chest. And my birds are being talkative. Probably because they hear me talking. Yeah, they're just being adorable. Up. That's just Sir Roderick. I will say he's looking pretty good. I'm not sure who to give my armor to when I get my Knights of the Dragon set. Or I'll be giving this Adamancy set to. Anybody hiding down here? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I do believe I've searched this place dry and found everything that's there. Also, maybe I did find 4 chests and I just miscounted like an idiot. You know what? I actually did. Because the 4th chest was hidden behind that invisible wall. Hello, mercenary warband. Yeah, I see why you're running. I could fight those guys, but I don't feel like fighting those guys. Is it too much to hope that the marshal gets clapped in a battle? Because I am not going to go do that. I just don't like martial quests. Okay, I've dealt with that band of robbers. And am I eligible for a promotion now? No. And more bandits. Also, I'm going to sell a lot of this crap for some money. Also, the store's gonna run out of room at this rate. I'm holding that statue until I can get the Thieves Guild. That, though, I will sell. That I don't have use for. That I don't have use for. Thank you for the extra money. That's 1,000 more gold. The Shrouded Armor I do have some use for. Also, before I do anything, let me check. Yeah, she does have a way better bow than this. Also, did I have a large bag of arrows? No, no. Man, my companions are well geared. That's where all my wages went from army service, by the way, and loot. Hello, bandits. Actually, now that I think about it, are all my companions collectively classified? Yeah, they are. It's only Sir Roderick that's mounted. Sorry, mates. Yeah, that shining armor is not yours for the taking. Oh, also, it just occurred to me. I forgot to equip my lance. Let me fix that. And now we're going to teach these guys a lesson. Charge! Alright, bandits. Prepare to be trampled by the might of our horsemen. Oh, they are fools. You're running right into the river. Come on. Oh, you fools. Prepare to be wrecked. Ah, darn it. Doesn't matter. They're just gonna die anyway. I mean, what do you do when you get charged by a bunch of knights? Yeah, we just killed all these guys before our infantry could even commit. Alright. And more crap to sell. And some soldiers are ready for upgrades. And that is an upgrade for you and you. Okay. Back to the Knights of the Dragon Chapter House. Let me get those alarms. 10 o'clock alarm to make sure I wake up. Okay, am I eligible for promotion? Ah, good. Now I'm a squire. Blacksmith. My reward for being a squire. Got a piece of armor. Or some chainmail forge squire. There you go, lad, but just a little bit farther. A hauberk and a visored sallet. Ooh, those are actually probably better. The helmet's definitely better than what Hawk has. I know for... No, it isn't, actually. Anyway, I'm keeping that for obvious reasons. Somebody might be use of it, if I may find another companion who will have use for it. And the Reach of gone to War of Hegeth. And... more bandits. Yes, this is going to be a common thing. Again, what do they do? Die, ruffian! Teach you to rob people. Ah, there's another reason for me to join the Thieves Guild. I can actually have a ransom broker everywhere I go. So, yeah. I mean, this means I'm going to head to Glenumbra after I turn in this quest. Oh, yes! Thank you. That was convenient. Goodbye to that pesky marshal. Quest. I am glad that happened, so I don't lose any relationship with anybody. There we go. Now, before I do another quest for them, I'm going to do the same thing and head to Glenumbra to do the Thieves Guild quest. Also, that ransom broker's gone. These guys are going to go right into the footmen. Or going to go into those elite men-at-arms eventually. So I'm going to go right into the swordsman line. Oh, the Baron of Glenumbra. Knight of the Silver Rose. Oh, those must be coming from Glenumbra. Oh, yeah, those guys just got wrecked. Just randomly runs from me, probably from that lord as well, and then runs right into another lord. I'm gonna get some of those Knights of the Silver Rose, see how they do. Ooh, just look at all this armors. don't need the gear, I'm just looking at it and admiring it. A man could do that. Ooh, good. I see. Hello. Forgive me for interrupting. Have you seen my master, a bold red guard with bearded and tall in stature, unique white garments? He's a great physician known throughout the Illiac Bay and Chivon. You heard of him? I'm not familiar with the name, nor have I seen him. Why are you looking for? His apprentice, you see it. I follow him wherever he went, curing the sick and healing wounds. To him, the experience is best teacher. I'd ask for treatments of patients. I ask what you need from a physician, and a simple priest can heal your moments. Well, an arrow that's stuck in your body, you don't simply heal your wound and hope the metal inside doesn't interfere with your organs. You need delicate hands to pull the sharp piece out of your right hand. Only then can you cast magic to heal your wounds. Forgive me, I've gotten too ahead of myself. Master Shibon and I got separated from the raid in the village where I was visiting. When I took Master Shibon, I feared they might sell him off to Norway. Well, seeing again. There's been no sign of him in it. It seems like they changed. You thought about joining my company, seeing that you came out and making music. You know, I have experience tending the wounds of those in need, but whatever Master Shibon's protocol. I may not be the best physician, but I'll try to extract my master's both as I go. Does that do my satisfaction? Visiting first and well-versed in Hammerfall and Hierarch history if necessary. Much to the dismay of my kids in regarding Hierarch. Say no more, your skills will be valuable, both into apprentice. I would do without joining you without accepting more for my appetite. Minimum 15 spare only for a tasty meal. I've only had breakfast today. Take it and go eat. Get yourself a meal. We'll have it. I'll take you once you're finished. Good. Ooh, wrong button. I'll just take these guys as well. Forgive me. You look like a slaver. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to. Actually, I can sell some such stuff. Some of these guys here for a decent amount of money. It is 50 gold, but hey. Do you have any jobs for me? Yes, something you can help me with. You see, a certain someone I've lent some money. Prior time, he is now fully recovered from his hardship. Few people and he refuses. You mean of these spirits? Never if you reach it, is this online. Do 1/5 of the sum, but also reintroduce the threat market fees, but let's say I'm interested. Okay. Well, let's go deal with this merchant. And Isid. Knights of the Silver Rose. Ooh, those guys look cool. Let's see here. Yeah, you have enough strength for that. I knew I kept this armor for a reason. Ah, darn it. I wish I hadn't sold that crossbow. Because now I have to actually get him one. Also gotta give him something better than that knife. I'll give him this. There's no strength requirements on the sword or this shield. There. Sword, shield, and crossbow. Yeah, it costs me a decent amount of septims, but hey. We have a mercenary contract, so I'm going to be making money, actually, for a change. Rather than losing it. And you are going to be going to archery. Also, how many points am I going to have to put in your strength? A lot, actually. He's going to need about multiple points of strength. Well. Now, where is that guy that I'm supposed to be confronting? Oh, yes. He is right over here by Sunkeep, if I remember correctly. Yep, there he is. Hopefully I can do this. My persuasion is high enough that I can just convince him to give me the money without a fight. If not, well then, he's gonna have to argue with knights. All I say is, there better not be a war with Sentinel. Plenty of prisoners being held captive by people. To Dowerstone, and then Dowerstone Castle, and then from there to Sentinel. At least this guy's not going to be going anywhere. Also, he only has 41 guys. So if it does come to a fight, I outnumber him by about 20 men. By 26 men. 25, actually. Ah, good. There's the mercenary payment. Making money. I'll have to build some enterprises in Daggerfall, so... in the cities of Daggerfall. I don't care what you guys think of each other. Quit arguing. Oh, they took Andeclaire. Stupid Camelorn. If we're lucky, they'll take it back. Darn you. Why do the guys who I am at war with happen to have the best color on them? Happen to have my favorite color as a faction color. How are I doing on food? Still have food. Good thing Sunkeep is a town, so I can sell this garbage. Oh, actually, I'm going to get that for my good friend, so he actually has a helmet. I'll get these chassis as well. Is that a bit pricey? Yeah, but a companion's survivability is worth it, as far as I'm concerned. Especially when the companion in question is our medic. It's actually better than this reinforced salette. Great, sir. Perhaps I can interest you to find silk. You want Bennett oil with you silk and all with everyone. Just to be aware, I come to collect the money you owe. Oh, so you're willing to do that. Don't scare me, as you can see, I'm well prepared to deal with you. My guards can do quick work and be ready on your life. Pay about anything back. I'm quite nervous. You really want to test my patience. Don't scare me, Robert. Men chase these bastards away. Well, you don't scare me. I have better men than you do. Well, your men don't scare me. I did no damage on that charge. You should have just taken the money. You should have just given me the money. All this bloodshed could have been averted if you'd done that. But no, now all of your guys are gonna die, and you are gonna die 100% when I'm done with all of this. After I get the money, I'm going to take that out of your hide. Because he tried to kill me. Yeah. Enough, call back your dogs. Take you the money. Let me go. Get out that easy. You owe me more than 1,000 sessions of calls. Take the money. I hope you choke on it. Yeah, I might lose some honor, but hey. The guy tried to murder me, so therefore I say it's fair game. Don't care. Quit fighting each other. I hate companion fights. Okay. We're going to make our way for Daggerfall, and I'm going to call it for this episode. And then start recording the next one. Also, if anyone gives me crap for calling that guy for more money, for the record, he tried to murder me and my entire company, and he did owe a debt. I don't care if it was to a slave or somebody. You pay your debts. I hate. Okay? It's dishonorable not to, and if you're a merchant, that's even worse. Because that just hurts your reputation as a merchant. Anyway, this guy's now, hopefully, going to be bankrupt. Which may be worse for him than anything else. Because he did try to rob me. Okay, well, he didn't try to rob me, but he tried to kill me. Okay? And all of my troops as well. So, yeah, him and his mercs are now... His mercs are now dead. Obviously. Ride out and defeat the enemy. Why don't you go and reclaim Anticleric? Preferably before you peace out with Cameron. I don't want to visit the guilds. I want to visit the guild master. How much is a Weavery Direworks going to make me? Okay, that's enough. Enterprises are like questionable value. Oh, look, a belligerent drunk. Some sort of ammo, clearly. Well, gets a lance to the face. Better him than me. What a fool. Ooh, Nord Warriors. I'll take 2 of you. I have prisoners to sell. Thank you, ransom broker. And there is a good amount of money. That's a tidy sum. Also, I'm going to be making an even tidier sum off of that. Look at this thick plate armor. It just looks epic. Ooh, a visor salad with a Belgor. Also, this is actually pretty darn cheap. Question is, does anyone have a bet? Do people already have a better helmet than they want? Thick demi gauntlets. Ooh, finger gauntlets, they're cheap. And they have no strength requirements, so again, I'm just going to give those to a Sid. Actually, no, I'm giving those to Cock because he has no gauntlets at all. Let me correct that problem. There, you have a gauntlet now. Battle Axe. The sword is crap. Note to self. Sword. Also, I need to get you a better shield, buddy. Actually, that helmet would definitely be better than what you have, so... Ooh. That's actually pretty well-priced plate armor. I know that's an Enterprise and a half. But now, Kulk has way more survivability. Actually, no he doesn't. I think the plate armor may have been a waste of money. Not long term, though, because I can then just give it to a Sith. But anyway, I did say I was going to end this episode off here, and so, I have been Jedi Lord Nathan. Thank you for watching. This has been another episode of Jedi of Illiac Bay. I will see you all in the next one. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. It would really mean a lot to me if you did that, especially since I need it. So, yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.